Hi, my name's Melinda Van Fleet, and welcome to the Good Karma Success Coach podcast. I'm an author, speaker, and success coach who helps women believe in themselves, build confidence, and take action. In 2009, my husband Ryan and I were laid off at the same time, and we moved to the Florida Keys without jobs, not knowing anyone, hardly any money, and we never even been here, but we made it. And now, not every day is sunshine and rainbows, but we're living our best lives. And all along in our journey, I've always said that someday when we get our shit together, we will help others. So each week, my intent is to be relatable and bring you tactical tips, tools, share my learnings and stories that can help inspire or transform you wherever you are in your career or general life and make an impact. I strongly believe that if I can do it, you can do it too. So what's stopping you? Welcome, my beautiful friends. I am so excited that you decided to join me on this episode of the Good Karma Success Coach podcast. The last couple weeks have been crazy. So many good things, and that's what I'm going to talk about on this podcast today. You might have noticed, but I brought my introduction back. I didn't find any music yet, so I need to work on that. Or if there is music, it means that I felt like finding some music after I recorded this. So we'll see how it happens. But yeah, that has just been a journey. And I wrote an article about it on Medium that I will put that link in the show notes if you care to read it. So anyhow, that has been like a total journey. So welcome back, intro. And just a lot of good stuff. I don't know if you are someone who has ever just taken some time to go on vacation, whether you leave your house or you don't, it really doesn't matter, but just take some time to think. We live in this busy, crazy world with a lot of distractions, a lot of autopilot habit behavior, and also a lot of people just consuming and not embodying anything. Like, let's face it, anything. And it's amazing when I talk to someone and they'll be like, oh, I'm such and such. And then within 10 minutes of conversation, I can pick out 3 patterns that has come out of their mouth, things they have said that completely are not in energetic alignment with what they just said they were or they do. So that just means that we're just going so fast, right? That's really what that means. We're all going so fast. And this past month of July, I was just really lucky that I had the opportunity to just slow down. I took some time with Ryan. We went to Fort Myers for 5 nights, I believe. And then I went to Sedona with my niece Sienna, Sydney, and my sister, which Sienna and I talked about on episode 206. Then I saw my friend in Phoenix, my friend Leslie. We've been friends for a very long time. I spent 2 nights with her. And then I went to Nashville for some work things too. And you know what? It was just really incredible. The first couple days of the July 4th weekend, actually just the first day, I caught myself pretty quickly. So that's what the work is, catching yourself and changing. And the first day I was feeling guilty for not feeling guilty. What does that mean? That means I wasn't feeling guilty about not working. So then I was feeling guilty about not feeling guilty. Woo! What a crazy cycle. And I know I mentioned it once before, but it bears repeating because it's something that so many people aren't aware of. And it definitely is a super low vibration. So when I recognized this, like I said, self-led, recognized it pretty quickly, had this vision of how low a vibration that is. And I was like, oh, we got to change this fast. And because I've done so much work over the years, I was able to shift it pretty quickly. And then I realized Ryan was doing the same thing the next day. So we shifted him. And then after that, it was July was a breeze. I have such an intense knowing and trust and belief in the universe that all things work out in my favor. And maybe because I'm older, I'm 51, I have so much evidence, which is heck, listening to this podcast, you've heard my evidence over the years. that things work out in my favor, that I was like, you know what? I am really just going to process a lot during this month. I'm going to take some time and process things, see where my intuition leads me, and see what happens. And it was just a really, really awesome month. So if you are a friend of mine on Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn, maybe even Twitter a little bit or Medium, you'll see that I'm kind of like dropping some little crumbs of some things that I'm bringing back, some things I'm doing. And I am just so freaking excited about these things that like my blood is coursing through my veins. So I'm going to share some of these things so you know what's going on. And I just hope that you take advantage of them, you connect with me. If you wish to be in some of the things that cost a little bit of money or a lot of money, that's fantastic. Whatever works for you. And like I said on, I think it was the Crush It in Sales podcast, I've been sharing free content for 3.5 years now. So fill your boots. There's so much out there and so much knowledge, my diary of my journey. And, for a lot of people, I'm just like a little bit ahead of you. That's okay. The coaches that I have hired, that I am now paying a lot of money for all together collectively, but it's so worth it. So I think it's amazing. And I'm so grateful to pay them every month. I love it, actually. They're ahead of me. And when you shift your mindset that, these people are here to help you and be grateful for them and excited about them, it's just really like such a freeing way to be. And it just makes me then happy to share the different things that I learn from the coaches that I have hired, and I'm in their groups and have paid for, and share it with you all. So again, some things will always be free and some things will be paid for. So I'm going to kind of just do like a little share about what's going on and what's evolving. And yeah, all the links will be in the show notes, and I hope to see you somewhere. Because in the land of the podcast, like, I don't see anybody because there's nothing to really like or comment. I don't push for Apple reviews anymore. Like, I don't use Apple myself, so it doesn't matter to me. But if you've left one, I'm super grateful. But honestly, it's I think the world of pushing for Apple reviews is kind of like died down because there's so many platforms for podcasts. So my point is, I don't know who listens to my podcast. It's kind of like a very interesting dynamic, but thank you. So here we go. So I have brought back the Beyond Basics private Facebook group, which is free. So I started that Facebook group last October. I was like, I love it. I really do. I didn't think I would. That's a whole other story, I guess. But yeah, I really liked it. I do not go through my Facebook friends and invite people. I don't have any shade thrown towards someone who does. I just don't. So does that mean that maybe someday I'll change? Maybe. I don't know. I'm going day by day here. But honestly, like, I don't. So if you wish to be in that private Facebook group, I will put the link in the show notes. Would love to see you, but I brought that back. I looked in it. I'm like, gosh, I've got a lot of content in here that people can fill their boots with. I've got some Facebook Lives I did, some master classes, and I'm just going to keep it all. I thought, should I bring some of this down and put a price tag on it? And I was like, no, I'm just going to keep it. So it's just free information, some really great tips and tools in that Facebook group. And I am in there like every day. So if someone is in there and wishes to communicate in that way, that's fantastic. So number one. Number two, I am starting master classes again, but these will have a small ticket. And the first one is 360 confidence alignment. And I've been alluding to what is in that 2-day masterclass a little bit on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. So the first day, which will just be like basically me speaking, of course there'll be chat, will be Monday, August 22nd. And then the second day, which will be Q&A, will be Tuesday, August 23rd. So this is the first of a 3-part masterclass series on confidence alignment. So the pricing will be going up closer to the actual day of the event. And there is a bundle link that I also created. If you want all 3 masterclasses, then you will only be paying for 2. So I love some of these pricing strategies that I've learned from other coaches, and I think they're really great and they're fun and exciting. Make it exciting to buy. And so these are just small tickets. These are small tickets, but I also believe that for in the coaching world, because what I've seen, honestly, and I'm sure many of you would agree, you need to have some skin in the game. So then another thing I'm going to be doing is a year-long container mastermind. So Beyond Basics Mastermind. So if you are in that container, you will get immediate access to all masterclasses, meaning you won't have to sign up, you won't have to worry about the pricing, you won't have to be like, should I do this one? Should I do that one? Like, it just gets rid of all that FOMO. And that's something I've had to work through with a lot of other coaches, hence why I really love containers. And you'll just get it. You'll also be able to get 1 private coaching call a month and be part of 2 live Q&A calls a month with everyone in the container. And there'll be a theme, but in general it'll be Q&A, and then obviously then a private Facebook group. So you'll get proximity to me as well as more tips and tools. And again, you won't have to worry about master classes and FOMO. Am I missing out? Am I missing out? And you'll just get it. You'll just get it. And you'll have lifetime access to the master classes. And when I start to add more price points, like you just won't have to worry about that. And honestly, like I just mentioned, like that for me has been such a win and such amazing value. So the price for the mastermind is a certain price right now, but that will also be going up in time. So I'm starting it at a really amazing price, and that will go up in time. So those 2 things are super exciting and a way for someone to be part of like what I'm learning and sharing right away, whether it's from my own personal growth, my own intuition, or from other coaches and infusing. And a lot of coaches validate things for me. And so then that's like really cool. And, just really ways to, again, just have some proximity, be part of what I'm learning and sharing if you do not wish to do private one-on-one coaching. So there are people that, private one-on-one coaching may or may not be for you. You may or may not have the money for that right now, but that is obviously still something I do. So, and a lot, I have to say too, what's really amazing in the land is the bigger coaches get, they can't do private coaching anymore. So, or they only can take a couple clients and it's like 30 grand, which kudos to them, like amazing. So finding a coach who has experience and then also is working with these other really big coaches is like, in my opinion, whether you ever work with me or not, like that's not my point of sharing this, is amazing, because that is something like people don't realize, especially if they're new to this lane. Like they don't like think through that. So someone's group that I just joined, well, I joined it because not only do I like her and like what she's sharing, but I know who her private coach is, and that person isn't in my ballpark for pricing right now, to be real honest. So hello, like win, 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 win. So that's just really something to wrap your arms around when you're thinking about coaching. And again, if it's not me, totally cool. I just want you to understand this, because I think a lot of people get triggered, or they have judgment, or all these other emotional things that are going on in people's brain. It's like, no, reframe that and realize that like, hi, hiring this person who is also working with these people who are extremely successful, multimillionaire coaches, like it all just filters down. It all just filters down. These are the people you should be following. these are the people that you should be following. So it's just really, really amazing. So I will be putting all these links in the show notes, the links for the master classes, the mastermind, private one-on-one coaching, my Medium article. And then also too, I want to share again, because I think that courses that are pre-recorded can be so powerful. And Amanda Francis's Money Mentality Makeover that I mentioned on 206 is just the bomb. It is the premier money course. I don't know. It's just is. It just is. So I signed up to be an affiliate for that course. And yeah, if you don't know who Amanda Francis is, check her out. Again, just like I said, one of the many coaches, mentors, teachers that has influenced me. So you get drips of what she has taught me that become like things that validate or have helped me through my teaching. But if you want the original course, it's amazing and I highly recommend it. So I will put that affiliate link again in the show notes. So I hope this helps with some clarity around what's going on and how I got there. I have so much more to share. I've actually this morning had to take a beat because I'm like, okay, I could go here, I could go here, I could go here, I could go here, I could go here. So my journal that I just started like a couple weeks ago is almost full. It's bananas. I have so many things to share in ways to help people and so many things I see going on out there, so many patterns, so many energetic disconnects. So if you are someone who is struggling with these things, you are stuck in your business, you are feeling anxiety, you are feeling depressed, you're not feeling very confident, oh my gosh, the list could be endless, right? Like, please reach out to me. Please, either get into the master classes at a small ticket, the mastermind at a medium ticket, one-on-one coaching at a higher ticket, or just like really listen to my podcasts, really read my articles on Medium, really read my posts, or find somebody else. It's all good. Just get some help so you can believe in yourself, take action, and level up your success. So until next week, thank you so much for listening. If we are not friends on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or LinkedIn, please friend me. I would love to connect with you. Please send me a message. Tell me you listened to my podcast and that's how you found me. I think that would be so cool. I would really, really love it. And until next week, be grateful, be curious, always be learning. And you know what? Have some fun too. Thank you.